I enjoy this job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Fortunately, this one can't be touched either. Very few things in this museum can, but we do like to keep it interactive for our guests. You pay enough, you deserve to touch. I keep telling the director this. You pay enough, you deserve to touch it. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you all. Welcome to the museum private tour. Tonight, you guys are going to get to view a lot of antiques, and some of them can't be touched, some of them can. I'll let you know beforehand so nobody gets scared. It's about 6 items that I reserved just for you. So let's go grab the first one and see the deep story behind it. Don't let this deceive you. Something that looks so simple, but would probably bankrupt a lot of you. This right here is rain. Rain that was harvested specifically in 1832 by a young farmer trying to discover different facts about precipitation. This rainwater was not just randomly collected. This rainwater right here, what makes it so special is its inability to evaporate. As you can see, it's held up for all these years. It's held up for all these years. Something like this right here would put you back about $32,000. These figures are straight from memory, so excuse me if I make a blunder or two. Rainwater, rainwater. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. If you would like, go ahead and just feel the way that glass seems to have held the temperature of which the liquid within it. Go ahead, give a feel. You feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? What was the figure I just gave you? 32,000. 3, 2, 0, 0, 0. That is how much this little beauty would set you back. But of course, you were able to afford this private tour, so I have no doubt that you would be able to afford it. doesn't hurt that most of these items also sound so tingly. They should include that in the price. Let's walk back over there to this little table I've set aside for us, and I'm gonna grab the next one for you. I hope your wallets are ready. That's my opinion. I feel like you deserve to go home with at least one of these items. At least one. At least. This right here is a classic. People love to keep their eyes on it. But they never go home with it because this one, it's even out of my price range, if I'm being honest. We have another 18th century timepiece. Another 18th century timepiece. Now this one, because of its delicate, what it was made with, not just silver, don't let the looks fool you. Because of its delicate nature, I think we should keep this one in my hands. Simply because I've washed my hands before this tour, so I know that anything on my hands will not come off on the watch. No offense, I'm sure you're a very hygienic individual. I'm sure you are. But just for the safety of my job, right? Just for the safety of my job, I think I'm gonna keep this one in my grasp, but perhaps you want to go home with it, and then you don't even need to wash your hands when you touch it, because it'll be all yours. It'll be all yours. This one is gonna set you back 6 digits. 6 large digits. Can anybody guess? Maybe how much this would cost you? Close. Very close. Getting a little bit colder. Just a little bit colder. Something like this would set you back 724,000 buckaroos. Please don't go to HR for me not using professional language. Sometimes I like to have fun on the job. It makes the time go by quicker. It's a beautiful piece. It's an absolutely gorgeous piece. I see you eyeing it. I see you. Maybe, just maybe you'll take it home, huh? All of those opportunities will be available for you at the end of this tour. Let's go back here and grab the next expensive thing, which I'm sure is probably overpriced, but not really, if we're being honest. These are state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind things. Probably only one in existence of each that I'm about to show you. So this feather right here, this feather has the biggest backstory, surprisingly. This feather is straight from the bedroom of a king and a queen. A gift given to his wife before he met a tragic death. Back in those days, I'm sure you remember, or not personally remember, but I'm sure you have heard all the stories of difficult it was to find care, even for those who had all the riches. So, this right here is an example of something given to the museum, but still available for purchase. Still available for purchase. Yes, this one probably gives us the softest sound. It would be a great investment if you ask me, and I'm not just saying that because it pays my bills. No. Don't ever think I would fool you like that. I would never send you home with something that I don't think would greatly add value to your life. Yes, I know you feel that. You can be descriptive. It's okay if you wanna. Maybe just close your eyes. This tour is meant solely for you. You paid for it after all. You paid for it. You deserve a little relaxation. Yeah. Maybe right there. You're right there. Or right there. Maybe right there too. Or there. Or there. Or there. That was a little extra part of the tour. No need to pay. That was on me. That was on me. It's pretty late for you guys to be taking a tour. Did you have a busy day or something? Well, I'm glad you decided to end your day with us. Well, with me, I'll be closing up the facility, but I enjoy this job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Some days I don't even feel like it's a job. Alright, let me go grab the next item. Let's go grab it. How are you guys feeling about this one? The feather brush. That pique anybody's interest? All of these things that I'm showing you are pretty hot. So, could be here today, gone tomorrow. You always gotta jump on good deals, right? That's just a fact of life. This right here actually descended from the same farmer of which we just spoke of. This right here is the shoe he wore the day he collected that jar of rain. Yes, it's worn out and it may seem like it has no more use, but I assure you, you won't regret this purchase, even if it's simply for aesthetic. There are some things that we must keep around, Some things you must pay reverence to. Excuse me. Respect. All of that. And even if you blow the $13,000 that this would cost you, you are keeping a piece of history in your home. A long piece of history in your home. And that in itself is enough. And it's worth the price because not many people in life get to say the same things. Right? The sounds aren't half bad either. Yes, I see. You might even fit your feet. What a story you would have to tell. You've got history on your feet. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a party story. Like you'll be the main attraction at the party. Have everybody gathered around you. Interesting anybody? Is it interesting anybody? Alright, well, keep it in your mind. It's gonna go back in its case. And if you happen to not be able to get it out of your mind, then we can discuss that after this tour is over. Okay. We just have a few more things. This one is one of my personal favorites. Rated maybe second to my favorite. Once again, it's similar to the story of the watch. Don't get it twisted on what it may look like in the physical. The story behind it holds much value, which is why this baby would set you back $73,000. Random prices, I know. I don't set them. I just work here. Perhaps. I don't really know your name, but I've definitely seen your face around. I'm sure you have enough pull to speak to the director of the museum. If the price isn't in your favor, like you don't like the way it is. But that's a conversation for the end of this tour. What we have here is a map to nowhere. Yes, you heard me right. It's a map to nowhere. We've had scientists and all types of smart people do their best at attempting to find what this map could possibly be based off of, as it was buried in a time capsule with nothing but itself. We've had many people attempt to try to figure out where it is, but all the map says is future. Whatever that could possibly mean. We do not have the likes of the technology to figure out what location this is, because it's nowhere on Earth that we have yet discovered. It's nowhere on Earth that we've yet discovered. Yeah, you probably do have enough money to figure it out for yourself. Then this map would be worth a lot more. What is that? A resale? You figure out where it leads to, and you can triple your profits. Use your money wisely. Why not? Why not try to find it? You've heard stories of it before. Oh, okay. This is one of those things that I had never heard of before I took this job up, so you must be of high status to have heard the story of this map. That I do not doubt. And wherever it leads to, I hope you all invite me when you find it. Let's grab the last item. What do they say? What's that saying? Last but not least. Now this right here is my favorite piece. Honestly, I've told the director many times. I've told him many times that I feel like we should center the museum around this art. This to me screams what we are about. It's elegant, it's classy, it's simple, it's unaffordable. But you know how it is. Business is business. Instead, the director chooses to keep this one locked up. Fortunately, this one can't be touched either. Very few things in this museum can, but we do like to keep it interactive for our guests. You pay enough, you deserve to touch. I keep telling the director this. You pay enough, you deserve to touch it. But we must respect art. Good art at that. Amazing art. This beautiful piece is a 18th century painting. No title. Just simply beauty. A work of art. An absolute work of art. I like to think perhaps they were sitting in the corner of their room or maybe on a veranda and they simply turned their head and were inspired. A piece of music traveled down from generation to generation and now in the palm of my hands and in the presence of you. Now in the palm of my hands in the presence of you. That's history, right? If you don't remember it, you repeat it. We must always remember. If only work a few more years and spend no dollars and maybe I'll be able to afford this in my lifetime. You, on the other hand, I know you've got it on you today. I know you've got it on you today. So, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I just know the $10 million that it would cost to put this into your home would be as if you didn't spend a dime, because it would pay for itself immediately. The comments that guests would have for you, the conversations it would start. Yeah. Make your investment worth it. It'll make your investment worth it. Alright. I see you eyeing it. I see you eyeing it. So maybe this one won't have to go back in its case. Maybe this one I'll leave out for you. You deserve it. You really do. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back. that would conclude the tour. But of course, you're welcome. You're welcome to stop by the offices and begin those purchases. Alright? You don't have to remember the price right now. I know it doesn't even matter. You can afford it. You can afford it. Alright? We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the backstory. I hope you enjoyed the backstory to the game with each item you saw. I hope it inspired you to add this beautiful art to your collection. Good night. I'll see you in the front office.